This woman had been infected by a vampire. She died in front of her fiancé, someone she had never even met. Yoshinobu had never felt so hopeless and helpless. He found himself back at the theater where Misaki had worked. And there, waiting for him, was Rot, who had been acting alongside Misaki. Yoshinobu asked Rot about the vampire's purpose in staying at the theater. Rot had already known that Yoshinobu would come, but Yoshinobu arrived later than he had expected. Previously, Rot had given some of his blood to Misaki. She had been terrified that day. Yoshinobu wanted to know if Misaki's death was an accident or if there was something more to it. Rot explained that Misaki had only said she wanted to apologize before she passed. Yoshinobu was shocked. Rot reaffirmed that he had not misremembered anything. It turned out that Rot was the one who had turned Misaki into a vampire. He was the highest-ranking vampire noble, and Misaki's transformation into a vampire made her a rare S rank. Rot also shared more with Yoshinobu. A year ago, during the winter, a newcomer arrived at the theater, Yoshinobu's fiancée, Misaki. Unable to bear her cold and distant father, Misaki had chosen to run away from home. She had arrived at the theater and become an actress, staying in a dilapidated room. One day, while there, Misaki heard someone speaking. Rot said it was his room and told her to leave. Curious about where Rot had come from, Misaki told him to leave, promising to keep his secret. Rot asked if she had heard him. Misaki, holding a lamp, shone it on Rot, commenting that he looked too thin and must not be eating properly. She asked if he was hungry. Rot found the light blinding and asked her to move it away. Misaki apologized. This was their first encounter. What Misaki didn't expect was that Rot, though so frail, was the theater's star actor. Rot's outstanding performances made him a favorite among many of the audience, but he didn't want to make friends. He kept his distance from Misaki. One day, Misaki went to greet Rot and introduced herself. Rot told her not to bother with him. Misaki insisted that they were both actors in the same theater, and perhaps they'd act together one day. Rot didn't think it was a big deal but pointed out that it didn't mean they had to become friends. Misaki didn't give up. Every time she came back to the theater, she brought Rot some food. Rot started to feel Misaki's kindness and sincerity, and his guard began to lower. Over time, their relationship improved. Through their conversations, Misaki shared her dream of playing the lead role in the play Salome. She would rehearse scenes from the play, and Rot would assist her, helping her practice. Rot felt that Misaki's performance was awful. She didn't play Princess Salome at all. A true princess wouldn't need to make an effort to show she was a princess. She just was one. Under Rot's guidance, Misaki started learning the art of acting. Rot taught her that an actor shouldn't merely play a character created by someone else but should become the character and truly believe in it. Misaki also confided in Rot about her life. She had an unseen fiancé with whom she only corresponded through letters. Whenever she spoke of her lover, her face would blush shyly. Though they had never met, Misaki felt that her fiancé must be a kind, thoughtful, and somewhat shy person. Rot found Misaki's story odd. She was going to marry someone she had never met. Misaki read Yoshinobu's letters, and though they had never met, she could tell that Yoshinobu was a good person. Rot compared Misaki and Yoshinobu to a play, and Misaki asked what the ending of this play was. Rot only told her that it was a tragedy.